Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading, or if you're new to my channel, then welcome, and I hope that you enjoyed today's reading. So for today's reading, I just wanted to let the universe send you any message that is meant to reach you at the right place and the right time. So we have 3 piles to choose from today as always. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Before we begin with today's reading, I just wanted to give a big shout out to the Yoda app. I'm so happy that I get to introduce the Yoda app to you guys today because I think it's something that many of you will find very interesting. If you haven't heard about it before, Yoda is one of the best astrological apps on the market that provides personalized astrology readings based on your birth chart and other relevant factors. I've actually always wanted to try and get a reading based on my birth chart because it always seems so fascinating to me, so I'm so happy that I finally got the chance to try it out. And to be honest, a lot of key points of my life started to make sense after I received my reading from one of the astrologers at Yoda. Yoda is working with over 200 professional Vedic astrologers that are there 24/7 at all times to give an answer to your question. Whether it's related to love, career, finances, or if you're looking for ideas on what questions to ask, Yoda has a catalog of prepared questions you can select from. As I mentioned before, the astrologers on the app are Vedic astrologers, and Vedic astrology is a time-honored thing, and its connection with astrological data makes the app perfect to get answers for. I especially loved how easy and simple it was to use the app. All you have to do is write your question in the chat box, and one of the astrologers will get back to you shortly with your detailed answer. I decided to go with one of the questions from their catalog, and I asked for insight whether I'm currently on the right path according to astrology. I was actually surprised that the astrologer got back to me rather quickly, within an hour, which, by the way, the app uses an algorithm to match you with the best suited astrologer for you. They gave me quite a detailed answer, and also confirming that I am indeed on the right path, which made me really happy to hear, of course. And they also provided me with some more specific dates and events regarding my upcoming months. The amazing thing is that if you guys use the link in the description box, you can get to ask one question for free of any kind. In order to activate your free question, you can use my link in the description box to download the app, and then you can write your question in the chat box, followed by my special promo code #Venus122. Please make sure that you write the code correctly in all caps letters. After submitting your question, one of the astrologers at Yoda will get back to you shortly with your answer. Another bonus of the app is that Yoda provides daily horoscope updates to keep you on track and help you navigate life's ups and downs. I hope that many of you will give Yoda a try and get to enjoy it yourself as well. I highly recommend that you guys check out this app. And again, you can use my link and code in the description box to receive your first free question on the Yoda app. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about your message that's meant to find you at the right place and the right time. Okay, pile number 1, I'm super excited for today's reading, and as your card, you guys chose the very beautiful beehive card here. Okay, right away, this is giving me kind of energy that maybe you're building something, maybe you're working on something like a project, or it can also indicate that some of you are very hardworking people as well, you know? Or it can also mean that you might be collaborating with some people on a project, okay? Because the bees, they always work together, right? So that's kind of why I'm thinking that. But let's get some tarot cards for you so that we can see what is this message that is meant to reach you at this exact moment when you're watching this video. Okay, spirit guides and universe, if you can please provide guidance for my beautiful pile number 1, a message that is meant to reach them at the right place at the right time. Whenever the people who chose pile number 1 watch this video, please provide them with the guidance. Okay, let's see. So your first card here is the High Priestess. Wow, I love that you get this card. Okay, so this is telling me pile number 1, the first message that I'm hearing for you is that you can trust your intuition and where your intuition is leading you towards to. Maybe some of you have been feeling a bit maybe indecisive or starting to question your own guidance or question why you feel guided and sort of nudged to do something. And I feel that your spirit guides want to give you the message today to follow your own guidance because it is leading you to the right direction. Some of you could be psychics as well or could have some psychic abilities, but it can also just mean that you guys are very deeply intuitive and that you can rely on your intuition to lead you through life. Okay, let's see what else. You have the Magician. Wow, look at where your intuition is leading you towards. The Magician card is about bringing something into reality, creating something into reality, you know? I kind of see them as like the alchemist. They're creating something from nothing. So I feel that your intuition is leading you towards a manifestation of yours and you need to trust your own guidance. In this case, you also have the 10 of Wands. Okay. You have the 8 of Pentacles. Look at this. And I mentioned that some of you might be very hardworking, especially with the B and the 8 of Pentacles. It's exactly that. It's hard work. It's dedication, refinement of a skill and your work. And your last card is the Tower moment. Okay, yeah, this explains to me the 10 of Wands here in your reading. And what I'm hearing for some of you, pile number 1, just because something is not easy, it doesn't mean that it's not meant for it to happen or it's not meant for you to receive this thing. Okay, with the bee here and the beehive, I feel that in what you're trying to bring to life, there is a lot of hard work that you're putting into it. And there might be some challenges that you're coming across, or it could be just like a, you know, it's a far reach, right, is what I'm hearing, what you're aiming for, which is not a bad thing, but it's just that you kind of have to understand that the higher you reach in life, there might be more challenges along your way. There might be more difficulties along the way. And that is the reason why there is only a small amount of people who reach that high in life. Okay, because it's, if everybody could obtain it, then it would be too easy, right? And that is why it's it has that status of it's a high reach, because not everybody can achieve it, right? And I'm seeing here in your reading that just because something is getting difficult or just because you're coming across the challenges, it does not mean that it's not meant for you, pile number 1. So with the Tower here at the end of your reading, I'm getting this sort of as like, you cannot give up right now, because I feel that you're already have something built, you have already something established, and maybe it's getting like you might be feeling like, oh, the obligations are getting a bit too much and there's too much stress on me, there's too much, like I feel like I'm doing too much, but maybe I'm not seeing the return right now. You cannot give up is what I'm hearing, pile number 1. Because I feel like you're actually more far along than what you might be giving yourself credit. I feel that you're those type of people who do not give yourself the credit that you earn, and you might be somebody who always underestimates themselves. And I feel that this is actually not a bad trait to have, because I feel that it would be better for you to underestimate yourself than to overestimate yourself. Because when you overestimate the things that you do, that is when your ego can get in the way, and that is when you can actually like you know, how do you say, not block your success, but if you get too much into your head, you might get too relaxed, you might slow down. That's what I'm kind of trying to say. But if you underestimate yourself, you just push yourself towards better, towards achieving what you want faster. And I feel that you guys might at times be underestimating the work that you're doing and not giving yourself the credit that you actually deserve. Because I feel that you're very hardworking, very dedicated, and very focused on creating this thing that you're trying to bring to life, this manifestation. And you guys have the power to do it. And I feel that you also have the character to push through hardships. Because with the Tower and the Ten of Wands, I do feel that there have been some hardships in your life. And that is completely normal because all of us go through those moments. So you should not give up right now, pile number 1. I feel that some of you might be questioning your guidance right now. Because if you're coming across a challenge, you're like, did I do the right thing? Listening to myself. And I'm getting that this is a yes for you. You can conquer any challenge coming your way, pile number 1. So don't let this discourage you as I feel what you need to hear at this moment. Because I feel that you are building something and you're building it very, very well. Because you do have the bee, and the bees do a really good job, right? They're very hardworking. So I feel that you're doing a good job, but you might be failing to notice it, is what I'm picking up here. Let's get some oracle cards to see what else you need to hear right now, pile number 1. What is the message that is meant to reach you? You have love. Yeah, you need to show yourself more appreciation and more love for the things that you're doing and how far you've come. You also have clarity on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel that you are on the right direction and you are on the right course. But maybe just because you haven't achieved your goal yet, you might be feeling like, am I doing the right thing? But, you know, try to think about your past and think about your journey and how far you've come. And if you notice that you're, you know, ahead of from where you started, it does mean that you're on the right path. It's just you're not at the final goal yet. So sometimes we're like, oh, I haven't achieved my goal. Am I on the right path? You know, look at your progress. Did you improve from when you started? Are you at a better place? You know, are you moving up in life? And if the answer is yes, then that means that yes, you're on the right path. Just because at this moment in your life, things might be a bit challenging, it does not mean that you're not in the right path, you know, and that you're not making the progress. Just try to look at the past and see how far you've come is what I'm hearing. Let's see, what is your message? What else, Spirit Guides, for pile number 1? What would you like to tell them? You have Field Mouse, success, believe in yourself and dare to dream big. Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. It really well confirms the message that you need to receive, pile number 1. I feel that the universe wants to encourage you to keep believing in yourself and your talent and your hard work. Because you are destined to succeed in what you're trying to do. Because you guys, I see, you know, it's not like you're those type of people who just say that you're going to do something and then you just forget about it and never do it. I feel that you're the type of people that when you say that you will do something and achieve something, you actively put in action and work and focus and dedication into it. And eventually you will get it right. Okay? It's like you just need to focus on making the best moves possible at the current state where you are. It's not about always making the right choice, the exact right choice, but I would say that it's more about doing the best choice that you have in this moment. Because if you just keep doing what is best for you at this moment, you eventually you will get it right. Eventually you will get to where you are. You know, because we cannot always find what is the right thing to do. But I feel that we can identify what is the best thing for us to do at this current moment. Okay, let's get some more cards for you, pile number 1, to further clarify what is the message that is meant to reach you at this exact moment. Let's see. You guys have influence. Okay. I feel that, again, you're gonna, once you make it, once you're successful, you're gonna have very big influence over the world. I feel that your presence is going to be quite influential when it comes to society and the people around you. And I feel this is going to be in a very inspiring way. I feel that people are going to be able to get inspired by your story. And maybe you don't come from a lot, right? Maybe you don't come from a privileged background and you're going to be somebody who will sort of change their destiny. It's kind of what it feels like. You know, we hear so many stories about people who came from nothing and now they have everything. And that is kind of what I'm picking up here with you, that people are going to be able to see that with the hard work and dedication, you're able to change your life no matter what your circumstances were. And I feel that this is the way that you're going to inspire a lot of people and influence the people that are going to be in your life, or maybe in the media as well. Let's get your last message to end your reading. What is the message that's meant to reach pile number 1 right now, Spirit Guides and Universe? If you can please provide pile number 1 with a message. Let's see. You have forgiveness heals. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and blame. Everyone is doing the best they can. This includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. Very beautiful message. Let me just try to focus this for you, and you can also pause the video for yourself. But I feel like this card and this message is talking about, you know, maybe some of you might be holding on some sort of resentment in your life. That can also be with the Tower card or the 10 of Wands. You might be holding on to too much baggage, or maybe too much of the past, too much of things or people in your life. And I feel that what the universe wants to let you know today is that try to focus more on yourself. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I feel that some of you need to focus on yourself and self-love. There might be some healing that you guys need to do, and I feel that in this next part of your life, try to prioritize yourself and your feelings and your future, okay? And I feel that sometimes we do need to be a bit selfish, even in order to create a better life for the people that mean something in our life. Because until we can fix ourselves, I don't feel that we can fix the people around us. And sometimes this does acquire us being selfish, right? But once you are able to fix yourself and you're able to start to fix the people who mean something in your life, they won't be mad about it anymore. You know, they won't be mad that you stopped talking to them for a while, that you needed to distance yourself for a while from them. It's just that somebody needs to do it. Somebody needs to sacrifice. And, you know, when I say sacrifice, it's not like literally, but it's like in a way of somebody needs to do it, right? And if it's for your own good, I feel that you guys need to focus on yourself for the time being and focus on your own future for a while, and not try to think so much about other people or anything else that might be bringing baggage into your life. Okay, but that's the message that I have for you, pile number 1. I really hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that is meant to find you and reach you at the right place and the right time. Okay, pile number 2, so as your card, you guys chose the beautiful light card here. And right away, I'm hearing a very specific message for you, pile number 2. The first thing that I heard is unleash your potential. Okay, I feel that a lot of you, and most of you who chose pile number 2, there is something within you, and you might be able, like, you might be working on this already, or you might be able to identify what this is for you. But I feel that there is something within you that the world is meant to see, the world is meant to feel, because it will bring some sort of either like light or healing, clarity to the world. Okay, there is something that the world, like, I'm hearing the world needs to hear your message on something, or the world needs to hear your art. It needs to hear your side of the story on something. There's something that you guys will bring and create in this world that it's going to shed a lot of light. Okay, that's kind of what I'm hearing here. So I feel that a lot of you have a very specific purpose on earth. You have a very special talent, very like special potential within you, and you don't sleep on it, is what I'm hearing, pile number 2. If you feel like there is some kind of calling that you need to pursue in your lifetime, is there for a reason, okay? It's not because it's just mind games or whatever. It's a real thing, and I feel that a lot of you need to put action into something. I'm so sorry about this noise. It's so weird that every time I try to record my readings, there is some sort of noise in the background. But it's also kind of difficult, like, for me to stop right now and to wait for it to go away, because with tarot, it's like, you know, you're already in the energy and you don't want to stop. So I apologize if there's might be some noise there. Let's see what else. What is the message that pile number 2 is meant to hear, spirit guides and universe? What is the message that's meant to reach them at the right place and the right time? Okay, let's see pile 2. So right away you have the Justice card. Okay, so this is telling me that something is going to go in your favor, or there's going to be a sense of fairness in your life. If you have been feeling injustice before, justice might be stepping in for you. You have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, something is going to work in your favor is what I'm hearing here. 9 of Swords. Okay. You also have the Lovers. And your last card is, look at this, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, for some of you, pile number 2, I feel these 2 images are very contrasting, but what I'm feeling here with the Knight of Swords, this can represent that you might be having some worries, or you might be even feeling like a bit discouraged, like you might be in that energy of like, I don't know if this is the right thing for me to do, or I don't know if I'm meant to have more in life. Maybe I'm just like a basic human that is just meant to exist. Like some of you might be feeling that way, or you could be just like a bit worried about something. Like there might be something on your mind that it's causing you a bit of discomfort. And I feel here you have the Justice and the Queen of Cups. This is clear indication that something will work in your favor and it will make you very happy. Okay, it will maybe bring light to a situation of yours. Okay, so if some of you have been feeling like you're in the dark, like you're maybe waiting on answers, maybe this is related to something with the law or something like with the court, you might be waiting on an answer from somebody or something. If you have been feeling like you have been left in the dark for a while and you might be like, I need to know this, or I just want things to get better. I feel that there is light coming to your life. There is light coming to your situation here, especially with the Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. This can mean something that's related to your career, or like a career opportunity, a partnership maybe, or something that is going to help you out financially. Maybe some of you need financial help to do something. But I do feel that there is divine union coming into play when it comes to things. And this might manifest in a way of a person that's going to come in to help you, pile number 2, in whatever you're going through in your life right now. I feel that you might be receiving or meeting a person that is going to be a divine union that is sent by your angels and your spirit guides and is there to help you in a way, okay, maybe regarding your career, or regarding a situation that you're going through in life that is feeling like you have been left in the dark. But you know, pile number 2, we see this person has here the angel wings. I feel that you're very much divinely supported in what you're going through. And I feel that we always are, even at our darkest times, there is always angels who watch over us and they protect us. Okay, so I just want you to know, I feel that your angels want you to know that you're not alone in whatever you're going through, and that things are going to resolve themselves. You're not going to be left alone is what I'm hearing in your situation. And you know, I was mentioning before about your potential, and I suddenly got the message of sometimes the lightest moments come from the darkest moments. So I feel that you know, there's always a reason as to why something is happening in your life. And I'm such a strong and firm believer in this. And because our thoughts create our reality. If you're able to perceive life this way as well, then your darkest moments will always start to make sense. If you always have the outlook on life that things happen for a reason, things will actually always happen for a reason for you. Even if they're not the most pleasant experiences in life, in the end, they will always have a reason and a sense to why they're happening. And you're going to be able to understand it and see it. And I feel that whatever you're going through right now is happening for a reason. Is, you know, you never know how you're going to meet someone and how you're going to get inspired for something and how you're going to get to something, right? Sometimes we need to be pushed to our discomfort in order to, I don't know, maybe go to some place, which will result to us meeting a person. Or maybe watch this kind of movie or hear this kind of song, which will suddenly get us inspired. You never know what you need to experience in order to get that thing that is going to push you towards your life purpose in a way, right? So again, everything is happening for a reason. I feel that you need to hear this, pile number 2, that whatever you're going through right now is not just there to bring you discomfort. It's there for a reason in your life, and this will help shed some sort of light in your life is what I'm hearing for you. Let's see. Okay, you have transformation here. This card kind of, my deck opened on that card, so I want to take that one. You have transformation, and let's get one more card for you. Let's see what is the message that is meant to reach you, pile number 2, at this moment. Happiness. Yeah, look at this. So as I mentioned, this is clear that there's a transformation happening in your life where you're moving from the dark to the light. There is some sort of light that is being brought to your life. Okay, pile number 2. So again, everything is happening for a reason, and if you're going through a bit of a dark period right now, I'm so sorry. And, you know, we've all been there. So, you know, you're really not alone in this, okay? And things really do get better. And I can say this myself, and I'm sure other people can say this as well. Things really do get better. You know, people say that for a reason. They're not lying to you. They're not speaking just, they're not saying it just to say it, right? And even if you're not able to see how things will get better for you at this moment, I can assure you that things will, okay? So please, try to see life in a way where everything is happening as it's meant to happen, okay? Let's see what else. What is the message that is meant to reach you, pile number 2, at this current moment? You have the odor here with initiations. Be open through this transitional time. Yeah, this, you know, this is very important. When you're having a transition and transformation in life, it's very important to not control the situation and to not force the outcome, because it will happen in the best way possible for you. When you're transforming, there's a lot of things that you do not see, pile number 2. And in general, in life, there's a lot of things that you do not see. And sometimes what might feel like it's unfair and injustice and like maybe the universe is taking something away from you that you really want, sometimes it's actually protecting you from worse situations. Because in life, you cannot see everything. Right? There are so many things behind the scenes that we're not aware of because we're not able to see it. And I always like to think that the universe and our angels, they have our best in mind. And if something is gonna hurt you and it's not gonna bring better things in your life, I feel that you're just being protected by it. Okay? Let's see what else. You know, there's that loneliness, that there's that saying that sometimes loneliness is God's protection. And I myself, you know, I want to give you this story, just maybe it will inspire you and it will help you understand what I'm trying to say better. But when I was growing up, I was never that person who had so many friends. And at that time, I was so sad about it because I saw so many people who had so many friends, and I wanted to have a lot of friends. I wanted to, you know, as every kid is, every teenager is. But now I'm actually so happy that I just had a few friends in my life, because they remain friends to me for the rest of my life. And I know that if I were just to have so many friends, maybe now I wouldn't have any of those friends anymore, right? Because the more you have of something, the less time you have to pay attention to an individual, right? But if you just focus on few friends in your life, I'm sure that they will stick with you forever. And this is what I was saying. You know, sometimes loneliness is God's protection. Because now I'm able to see, once I'm more mature and I see things clearly, that it was for my own good that I didn't have many friends. And I strongly believe in this right now. So again, everything in life is happening for a reason. Don't doubt it. You have clarity. So yeah, there is some sort of light that's going to be shed in your life, pile number 2. Maybe some things that didn't make sense to before, why they happened the way they happened, maybe it will start to finally make sense why something didn't happen, why you had to be pushed in this direction, why maybe something was delayed. And sometimes, in fact, actually, it's not that what we want is not going to manifest or it's being taken away from us. It's just going to manifest in a different time that you intended for it to happen. And, you know, I say this also from my experience. There have been so many things that didn't manifest in my life before. And I thought that it was never going to happen, that it was taken away from me. But now I'm starting to notice that it was just not the right time. And if I were to given that prior when I wasn't ready, it wouldn't work. You know, it wouldn't work. So everything also has, you know, I do believe in divine timing. Despite some, you know, it's up to you if you want to believe in it. But I do feel that for some things in life, there is divine timing and the things do happen at the right time for us. All right. Let's get your last message, pile number 2, to end your reading. Let's see what are you meant to hear? What is the message that's meant to reach you at this current moment? For my beautiful pile number 2, universe and spirit guides, please give them a message that is meant to reach them. You have be present here. And on the back, it says, your full presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others. Life is happening right now in this moment. Today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice the details and drink in the sweetness. Be present. Okay, let me focus this for you because I feel this is very important. Sometimes thinking about the future too much prevents us from doing things that can get us to the future. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about the noise, but it's like sometimes things start to seem very scary when we focus too much on the future, right? And I feel that it's about us focusing on the moment and taking the steps that are the best in the moment that can lead us to the best future, right? Because sometimes thinking about the whole future is a bit too overwhelming. You know, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's too much. And I feel a message that you need to receive is to be present at the moment. Look at the details around you and why the things are happening the way that they are. Okay, pile number 2, but that's the message that I have for you today. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that is meant to reach you at the right place and the right time. All right, pile number 3. So as your card, you chose this rainbow card here. Very beautiful image here, okay? I'm kind of getting like you're maybe like, I feel like this person is like gaining inspiration for something, or they're like oozing creativity. That's kind of what I'm getting from this card here. It's very interesting and very beautiful, but I want to start with your tarot cards, pile number 3, to see what is the message here that the universe would like to tell you. Okay, what message are you meant to receive right now, pile number 3? Universe and spirit guides, if you can please provide pile number 3 with guidance that is meant to reach them at the right place and the right time. What are they meant to hear right now? Let's see, pile number 3. So your first card here is the Death card. Okay, very powerful card to start off your reading. And I love it already. Let's see what else. You have Page of Pentacles, Justice. You also have the Fool. Wow, especially with the Death card in the same reading. Yeah, this is very powerful. Okay, I love this. And your last card is the King of Swords. Ooh, okay, I love this, pile number 3. Right away, I heard the message that it's time for the new chapter to begin in your life. I kind of feel that some of you maybe just had a transition moment, or there was like a clear, okay, this is my old chapter, I'm opening a new page in my life, things are going to be different now, there's new energies that are entering in your life. So I'm kind of seeing the Death card honestly in your reading as like, this is just the next chapter in your life that's happening. This is just sort of your new beginning, okay? Maybe you're moving somewhere with the Fool card, maybe you're changing homes, you're changing locations, you might be changing jobs, whatever it is, but I feel that there is some kind of clear indication right now that, okay, this is like my next chapter in my life here. And I feel Pile number 3, I want to say that in this next chapter of your life, first of all, I feel that it's going to feel more fair for you. Okay, with the justice being present here. Things are actually going to start feeling more fair, and life is going to start feeling very fair to you. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles, I see that when it comes to your career, you will be perfecting something, or you will be making something better. So I feel that with your career, there is an improvement, and things are going to start becoming more serious and more stable. All right, you have the Fool here as well with the King of Swords. This again is talking to me about a new beginning that's emerging in your life. With the Fool, you might be taking a risk. Again, you might be moving somewhere. You might be beginning a new chapter in your life. But it's just a lot of new energy that I'm feeling here in your pile number 3. And especially with the King of Swords, I feel that the King of Swords is sort of representing your character here in this story. It's representing your diligence, your discipline, your... maybe you live a very structured life, like you have a routine and a certain way that you like to do this. And I feel what the universe wants to tell you today, that it's safe for you to take a risk, or it's safe for you to go on this new journey, because I feel that you maybe want to do something different. You want to advance, and you know, if we want to advance and improve, sometimes taking a risk is, not sometimes, but most of the times, taking a risk, stepping out of our comfort zone, doing something that feels uncomfortable is the way to progress and to improve. So I feel that the universe wants to let you know that it's safe for you to go on your merry way. That's kind of what I'm hearing. It's safe for you to go in your own way, pile number 3, or just to go in your way in general, because you have the character that's able to handle taking a risk. Maybe you're able to work under pressure. Maybe you're able to be disciplined. You're able to work really hard and be very diligent. And I feel that when you are taking a risk, you do need to have this sort of character to ensure that things work out in the end. So I do feel that you actually have quite a good balance in your character when it comes to having this Fool energy and also having the King of Swords energy, because the King of Swords can be very logical, and if you are just in the King of Swords energy, then you're lacking that energy of the Fool that sometimes likes to leave things up to faith, and they like to believe in the impossible, and they like to believe that as long as they calculate and they take the risk, things are gonna be fine. And I feel that is your mindset, especially because you have the King of Swords as well. So I feel that you have the perfect mindset, and you're sort of at the perfect space in your life right now to do something and to go after something. Okay, you're at a very well-positioned timing, I want to say, to go after something in your life. Let's see what else. What else, pile number 3? What is this thing that you maybe want to go after, or whatever the universe needs to tell you today? Let's see. You have lighten your load, and you also have truth. Okay. Again, I mentioned before, life is going to feel more fair to you now. And with lighten your load, I do feel that life is going to start actually getting easier for you, even though you might be taking more risk or doing something different. I feel that there is this energy that life is going to start getting easier for you, because I feel that you're kind of past the stage of figuring things out, and you're not quite new to something. It's like you already have experience maybe in life and in the thing that you're trying to do, but sort of this is just like the next chapter in your life. And I feel that you're also moving toward more authenticity, towards being and doing things that feel more authentic to you. It almost feels like the most challenging part is over for you guys, especially with the lighten your load and the death card right above it. I do feel that sort of the most challenging part of your journey is now over, and this doesn't mean that you will just be sleeping right in this next chapter of your life. It just means that the hardest part is over, right? Just the most difficult part is over, is kind of what I'm feeling here from these cards. And I feel that now moving forward, and it's also because you do have more experience now in life, is what I feel with the King of Swords. You're able to see things in a different way, and they will become much easier for you. Let's see what else. What are you meant to hear right now, pile number 3? You have the Lion with honor. Honor your soul and celebrate its journey. Wow. So yeah, you are sort of at like a chapter is ending in your life, a new one is beginning, and it's sort of like the universe is saying to you, celebrate yourself for how far you've come. And you do have the Lion. The Lion is not a beginner, right? They're not an experienced. They don't represent unexperienced energy. In quite fact, they do represent sort of a master energy, right? So I do feel that you, the beginning part of your journey, I feel that it's over now. Okay, let's see what else. What else are you meant to hear, pile number 3? What is the message that is meant to reach you right now? You have potential. Wow. Very powerful energy. You have potential and honor. Honor your potential. I feel that you're given something that you should pursue right now at this moment, as I mentioned. It feels like it's the right time for you to pursue something, to give, you know, look at this rainbow here. It's the right time to sort of take what the universe is giving you and be sort of like a conversion to it and put it out into the universe. That's kind of what this image represents to me, no? Like this person is gaining some sort of light and then they're converting it into a rainbow. And I feel that that is what you're meant to do, because you have some sort of potential here that the universe is using you as like a vessel. It's giving you inspiration and you're able to convert it and bring it forward to the world. Okay, so honor your potential, pile number 3. And do something. That's what I'm hearing. Do something. Make something happen. With the Death card, it could represent also that you've been through darkness in your life. And there is a reason maybe why that darkness was given to you, because you need to understand that in this moment of going through darkness, you need to be able to take in this energy and convert it into light. Because I feel like I mentioned this in my previous reading maybe, but there's 2 ways you can go about when life gives you difficulties. Number 1 is to take it and convert it into more darkness. And the other one is to take it and convert it into light. And it's truly a beautiful thing, right? And I feel that the universe might have given you a situation in your life that you're meant to convert into lightness. And this is the way that you're going to end your hardships, I feel. Very beautiful message. Let's see your last message from your reading, pile number 3. Universe, what is the exact message that pile number 3 is meant to receive right now at this current moment? Wow, look at this. You have the unicorn. Let's see. It says believe here. Very beautiful image. And on the back it says there is magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape, the best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. Wow, such a beautiful message to get, pile number 3 here. I feel that this is like almost like a go from the universe, right? It almost feels like I'm kind of getting this energy of like, just believe in what you're able to see, even if you're the only person who's able to see it. Because once that things become successful, everybody else will be able to see it. And you really don't need support from other people to make something happen. And I feel that you are those type of people who don't even feel like you need the support from other people. Or you don't even need for other people to approve of something that you do, or give you like the, okay, this is going to be good and you need to do it. Sometimes you really just need to trust in what you are able to see. Because you're never going to be able to paint the full picture to other people, right? So pile number 3, I feel the message that you need to hear right now is like the hard part of your life is over, and now it's about taking those hardships or taking those hard and challenging moments and converting them into the rainbow, into something better, into light. Again, honor your potential, step into your truth and authenticity, because I feel that you have something special here that you need to put out, is what I'm hearing. Okay, pile number 3, but that's the message that I have for you today. I hope that this resonated with you, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.